You're listening to the University of Iowa's student-run radio, 89.7 FM.
So Mr. DJ, keep those records playing, 'cause I'm having.
You're listening to KRUI, Iowa City.
Hello, Iowa City. You're listening to KRUI. It's 89.7 FM on your radio, krui.fm to stream online. My name is Justin Comer. The show is called iHearIC Radio. It's about local music and other related topics. I took last week off, so I am just sort of getting reacclimated to the studio now. And before I bring in our special guests for the week and sort of get the show rolling, I would like to dedicate today's show to three different entities. Sorry, one of my as yet unintroduced guests is pointing to the sky, which I am going to assume means I'm dedicating this to God? Or... Oh, the phone, here. Let me turn your mic on. What was that?
Oh, yeah, the moon.
The moon, sure. We'll make it 4 entities then. So the reason that I was out last week is because I was in Nebraska visiting an ill family member, and he passed away during the week. So first off, I'd like to dedicate the show to the memory of Gene Newbern, my great uncle, who passed away at the age of 87 this week. Also, I had a pretty bad week. On Thursday of this week, we had to put down one of my family cats. Her name was Squeaks. She was 16, so this episode is also dedicated to her. Also the moon, as Josh pointed out. And lastly, a more positive dedication, our friend Tad Goldner, who was married last night. And he was going to be on the show last week, but since we rescheduled and he just got married last night, he's not able to be here today. So in his place, or despite his absence, we've got 3 returning guests. Would you guys like to, real quick, just tell the world who you are?
So we are 3/4 of the Twisted Roots.
That's right. And listeners to this show may recognize the voice you just heard as Joshua Johnson.
Hi.
Hey, Josh. It's been going on like a year since you were in here.
Yeah, so I followed my long-term gal pal to Boston when she graduated here at the university, and things didn't work out, but I was able to come back here, and I wanted to.
Yeah, and some of us are better off for it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we're glad to have you back here. And who else is in the room with us?
Go ahead, guys. You're up.
Don't be shy.
Emily Halbrooks, the one of 2 Halbrooks, violin.
Mm-hmm.
And me, that's Kevin.
Yeah, and we've got Kevin Halbrooks as well. And all 3 of you were on the show in July of last year.
Yeah. Was it July?
It was. I just checked before we came in here.
Oh, that's right. That was right before. It was right before I left.
Right before.
Yeah,
you
that's
left.
right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Jeez. Yeah. So it's been a weird journey, but I'm glad I can do stuff.
Yeah,
Thank you
and
for having us again.
we can talk about that journey a little bit later on, but at the moment you guys are set up to play a song right here at the beginning of the show.
Indeed we are.
Yeah, and what are we doing?
So before I came up here, I was going to stay in my hometown of Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Right.
So I figured we'd do a song kind of about Louisiana, call it Jambalaya.
Oh, great.
By Hank Williams Sr. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Goodbye, Joe. Me gotta go, me oh my oh. Me gotta go, pull the P-road down the bayou. My Yvonne, sweetest one, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Where jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. Cause tonight I'm gonna see my Michelle Mio. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gay, yo. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Yeah. Thibodeau, Fontenot, the place is buzzing. Kinfolk come to see Yvonne by the dozen. We dress in style and go hog wild, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Where jambalaya and crawfish pie and filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my Michelle. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gay. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, and filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my Michelle. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gay. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Well, son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou.
Yeah, if you're just tuning in, that was the Twisted Roots -1. Tad Goldner is not with us at the moment. They were playing Jambalaya, which I'm sure many of you recognize.
Funny, I got a funny story about that song.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so we were busking a couple weeks ago, and this gal comes up to us and was like, "Do you know any Hank Williams Sr.?" Or she just said Hank Williams.
Yeah,
we were like,
there's 3 options.
Actually, yeah, I know. So many now. And we're like, actually, we do. He's like, what song? It's like, it's Jambalaya, probably the most famous Hank Williams song. And she's like, I don't know that one.
Oh, yeah.
So now we're put in a place where you just assume they know the song.
But we played it anyway.
And we played it anyway.
Yeah.
I think
she got to learn a new song then.
She left a minute in.
Yeah, she didn't like it.
Really?
Not like
Wow.
it.
Yeah.
No.
Did she maybe offer any alternatives? What did she want to hear?
She didn't. Wait, did she give us an option?
No, she was pretty drunk.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
That's most of the people that make requests like that.
Yeah.
Are a little bit inebriated.
Yeah.
But if we can help, we're happy to try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a good time.
Yeah, it's fun.
So, it's kind of busking weather again. I know that's something that you guys used to do with the high watermark back when you were under that performing title moniker. So I'm glad to see you guys are getting back at that. How much have you been doing that lately?
We've done. So I've been back for about a month and a half. We probably went out like 4 times. The weather's weird right now.
Yeah, it's kind of back and forth.
Yeah.
But,
Although the day that you arrived, we went busking. Like,
really, day one.
I wasn't here for 3 hours.
yeah.
And they were like,
it was
let's go
so
busk.
nice out. We had to go out.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Thought it was like a metaphor, for my return.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Right.
Beautiful weather.
Yeah, you brought it with you.
When we played, and then it all went downhill after that. It was like 2 days of nice weather. Then this whole rainy, cold thing started happening. And then there's metaphor.
Yeah. Okay, so for listeners who are not already familiar with you guys, I just want to be clear. Kevin was playing the bass there.
Yep.
Emily was on the violin, and Josh was singing and playing the guitar. Are you mostly a guitarist these days, Josh?
No.
No?
No.
Just
I've
for today.
never owned a guitar in my life.
And you still don't.
I still don't.
Yeah. So whose guitar is that in your
This
hands?
is one of Tad's guitars.
Oh, okay. So he's off in Germany on his honeymoon, and you took his guitar.
I think he's on a plane right now.
Probably.
Yeah.
You think he's listening to this?
I doubt
sure
it.
he's not. Tell the people what you did, Josh, with all your instruments.
Oh,
This sounds
so
ominous.
I sold a bunch of my instruments.
Yeah.
Just because.
Well, yeah, it sounds like that may have been a necessity as you were traveling.
Yeah. I sold a lot of stuff just because of like I wanted to get back to where I used to be, where it was very minimalistic.
Uh-huh.
I think I started getting into like this domestic life of like procuring things.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what's with this plate? I got 20 other plates. Why do I need a 21st?
Do you need more than one?
Do
really?
I?
Yeah.
I don't need more than
Yeah.
one. Sometimes I don't even need one.
Yeah, you can just
Depending.
eat off your lap.
Depends.
Yeah.
If I get a can of tuna,
Mm-hmm.
the plate's the can.
Sure.
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You get, and there's a pretty good variety of canned food out there.
Yeah. I'm big on canned food,
Mm-hmm.
and like if canned food puts me down, like I know some people are like weird about it. Blah blah blah. It has cancer causing whatnots. Like if canned food puts me down, then I might deserve it.
Kevin's giving me a look.
We're so happy you're back.
What kind of cancer particles are in the canned food?
Well, number one, I grew up in the cancer belt.
Right. Sure.
Yeah, 100%. My mother had cancer, my cousin had cancer, and my mom's mom, my grandmother, all had cancer at the same time, all different ages.
Wow.
All different
But
types
it
of
came
cancers.
on at the same time.
It was all like,
all of
they
them.
all had cancer at the same time.
Wow.
This was back in like 2012.
Yeah, that's devastating.
Everyone had cancer, all different types of cancer, but everyone's good.
They're fine now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, they made it out.
Good. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's fine.
But were they all eating a lot of canned food, or?
Oh God, what weren't they eating? Leeches.
They were not eating leeches.
They were eating leeches.
Oh, they were eating leeches. Okay.
Yeah. You just gotta, it's real wet down there. Lots of leeches. And you turn that into food because you got to be resourceful. When you grow up poor, you just got to be resourceful.
Yeah, you
know
just
what
go
I
out to the lake, stick your hand in.
There's so many leeches.
Bring out the leeches.
Crawfish, leeches. I mean, that's it.
I can never tell when you're like making something up or if this is actually a thing that happens around.
I'm not sure either, but I'm just riffing.
Yeah, it's
Sometimes I don't even.
it's always
remember.
interesting.
Yeah. Thank you.
I need to play a public service announcement real quick, and then we'll get back into this canned food causing disease discussion and more about the Louisiana cuisine. So here's a PSA real quick.
Oh, hi. Right now, I'm getting a remarkably heartfelt bear hug from Smokey Bear. Thanks, big guy. Now, if you could let me down. See, I made sure there were no low-hanging branches when I set up my campfire. And before we left, I drowned out my campfire, stirred it, drowned it out again, then made sure it was cold. Visit SmokeyBear.com to learn tips to prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in to iHearIC Radio. I need to adjust my headphones here. That's better. Okay, so forest fires, don't, do what you can to prevent that. If you're just tuning in, this is iHearIC Radio. I'm sitting here with 3/4 of the Twisted Roots. We've got Kevin and Emily Halbrooks and Joshua Johnson. The fourth member, Tad Goldner, is most likely on a plane on his way to Germany right now with his brand new wife.
Yep, and that's where we were at last night. We were at the at his wedding.
Yeah, how'd the wedding go? Did you guys get to play any music, or?
No,
I assume not.
They know better than that. No, it was actually really nice. Like usually weddings can be a little long,
Sure.
you know. But no, it's fantastic. It was actually really nice, very tasteful. It was beautiful. It was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
It was great.
Yep. It was an open bar. That was nice.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's a big key to having a successful wedding, I think.
Honestly, if you're going to put money into anything, please don't put it into pamphlets with like nice paper.
Right.
Yeah.
No one cares. But you know what we do care about is free F&B.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
And I felt like it elevated that. It made that 3 hours there and 3 hours back totally worth it.
Yeah, where was this wedding?
Bloomington, Illinois?
Bloomington, Illinois.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a place in Illinois, right?
I believe
Bloomington?
so. I've
Yeah,
never. I
exactly.
think I've driven through Bloomington. Is it off of I-80? Or no?
74 and Highway 150.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've driven through. I've never stopped.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Where were you going? Do you remember?
I think it was on the way back from. You know what? I don't know.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's been a while. I'm pretty sure I've driven through Bloomington, but whatever.
No,
It doesn't matter, right?
You know,
It's
no
not a
offense
good
to-
story. I'm
not-
sorry.
No offense to Bloomington. It was fine.
Yeah. I have nothing against the place. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
I like to travel, so now I can just cross off Bloomington, Illinois as a place that I've been.
There you go.
One of the things that I liked about this 8 months away or so from Iowa City is I got to spend a lot of time in the Northeast in New England, and I got to play with people from Berkeley and and all that, and that was a really great.
Yeah,
opportunity.
was the Northeast like a new place for you? Had you visited
100%.
before at all?
Nope.
No.
Never been.
Nice. Yeah.
It wasn't my dig,
Sure.
and that's no offense to
Well,
them.
hey, you tried it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like I wouldn't have never known I liked peanut butter so much if I hadn't tried it.
Okay, yeah.
know
I
what I
wasn't sure if there was a connection between the geographic location and the peanut butter, but now I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I didn't try any of their peanut butter. I don't
Yeah,
think
I
there was
don't-
like regional.
I don't know if they're known for that
Yeah.
over there. It's more like a seafood place.
You know, when I moved to Colorado when I was young, the thing that blew my mind was that they were still milkmen. Like people
Oh, yeah,
like had
yeah.
glasses of milk that they set on people's porches, and that blew my mind.
Yeah, that's like a cartoon thing.
Exactly. I thought I was living in a cartoon.
Yeah.
But they also had root beer milk, which was very interesting. It was one of those little, cultural regional things. that
Yeah,
was
I don't know
into.
if I've ever heard of that. Did
I
you
was a-
try it?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I was a huge milk fan when I was younger. I think Jess, I lost a bunch of weight. So
Oh yeah, we've talked about that.
yeah, and milk was one of the culprits of that
Oh,
weight
yeah.
gain. So
Yeah. You just loved it too much.
I had a problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a decent problem to have. I mean, some other folks have other problems that
It's just sure milk is not that debilitating.
It didn't
of an-
ruin any
yeah.
of my relationships.
That's good.
Or anything.
That's good. I do want to know. Did you like the root beer milk though?
Oh, it was delicious.
Yeah.
I love root bear floats, and it was kind of like
It's kind of similar.
it's kind of like a
thing, right?
float. It cuts out the middleman. You
Sure.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't need a freezer.
That's right.
You just need a cool night, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Throw it out on the porch.
All right. So we've talked for a bit. You guys want to play some more music?
Sure.
Cool.
do it.
Yeah. I figure we could talk for the full hour, but you've got your instruments here, so I need to make sure we put them to good use. So what else do you have prepared? What other songs are you going to play for us today?
We are going to play kind of a newer tune that we've been working on. It's called "Trying to Untangle My Mind" by
Chris Stapleton.
Chris Stapleton.
Got it.
That's right. One, two.
Well, I drank a lot of whiskey in my time, and I held a lot of women that were fine, and I made a little money, but I blew every dime trying to untangle my mind. And I made a lot of choices that were wrong. Let a good love spend too many nights alone. And I've been out on the edge, and I stumble across the line, trying to untangle my mind. So if you see me and I'm lonesome and stoned, so far down, the devil's looking high, I'm just trying to untangle my mind. me I die. No heartache for the ticket, so I guess I'll pay the fine. Trying to untangle my mind. So if you see me and I'm lonesome and stoned, so far down, the devil's looking high. I'm just trying to untangle my mind. Yes, I'm trying to untangle my mind.
Yeah, we've got Emily, Josh, and Kevin of the Twisted Roots. They were playing right there, Trying to Untangle My Mind by Chris Stapleton.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Pretty song.
I don't know that song, but I liked it.
I never heard it before. M brought it up to us.
Great.
And it was a nice little ditty.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of what the group, as it is now, I think is trying to do is, taking some elements that we liked from the past and then try to work in some new things that kind of work out for us and see where things head.
Yeah.
We just have a good time.
Yeah. Let's talk about your history a little bit. So the current roster of the group is the three of you plus Tad, right?
Correct.
So there have been a few changes to this group and previous incarnations of this group over time. Can you walk me through that?
Kev, you want to take this?
Sure. So the band started off as the old band, which was the High Watermark. And there was a 5-piece, and us three were in it, and then there was a mandolin player and a guitar player.
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody decided to move away.
Yeah.
You know how Iowa City is? You cycle through people every 4 years. And
Uh-huh.
Everybody moved except for Em and I. So we took the winter off, most of the winter off. Yeah. And we were like, okay, we need to find somebody. We need to start looking for musicians.
Yeah. And to be clear, this was like about a year ago that everyone was starting to move away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It was actually right after the last time we were on this show.
Yeah. Okay. So that was July something of last year.
Yeah. And so we took quite a bit of time off, and then it's hard in Iowa City to find, because there's a lot of good players, but there aren't a whole lot of like bluegrass folk players.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's a very niche group. It's there's a handful of us.
Sure.
And so we're trying to find somebody that we wanted to get working with, and ran into Tad at work. He was just playing acoustic guitar in the guitar room. He's like, you should be in our band. He's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, you're definitely going to be in our band.
So you just, it was just like that.
Yeah, we just told him he was going to do it. He's like, okay, fine. And so we started playing with just the three of us. And then I heard, rumor that Josh might be interested in coming back. Mm-hmm. So we pushed heavy into getting him back to Iowa City. And he came back.
And I'm grateful.
Hey.
Yeah, I didn't realize that you guys were like trying to drag him back here.
I don't know if it was a hard recruitment effort. Maybe it was.
On my part, it was. I
Was
texted
it?
you like every day.
You did.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it.
Kept reminding you. I was like, we got a spare bedroom. We have a spare bedroom.
Honestly, I was just gonna stay at home. Back in Baton Rouge.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah.
I have a home back there. I have my own house.
Oh yeah.
I built it.
I
I did the whole tiny house movement years and years ago before it was like kind of a thing.
Uh-huh.
And I was just gonna stay at home. I kind of made my bed there, but then these two ding dongs gave me an offer I couldn't refuse.
Right.
And I have a Iowa driver's license, and like I didn't want to up my rates with Louisiana.
Oh right. Yeah.
So like.
That
I figured if that was any reason to come back.
I assume that's the main reason. I already have the ID. I might as well live there.
Exactly.
Yep, that's true.
Am I going to go to the DMV to stay in Louisiana? Ain't happening.
Yeah. What's the DMV like down there?
Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah. Like the worst DMV in the country, do you think?
Worst many things. When I went to the DMV here to get my new license, it was so streamlined.
Yeah, I've never really had a
shout
problem
out to
here.
Iowa City's DMV. 10 minutes, I was done. They didn't let me smile or wear glasses in my picture, so I look real like, Bloomington.
Kind of menacing.
Bloomington, Illinois in there. But
you're just making enemies with everybody, right? It's just kind of what you do.
it was real easy and quick, and I appreciated it. And that's the reason I'm back in Iowa, because getting a new license,
it's too much hassle.
It's pain. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt.
I had no idea you had your own place in Louisiana still.
Yep. Me and my father built it. Years ago. It was like 2012, 13.
Yeah.
Because that's what you do. Because that's what people tell you to do. It's like you need to own a house and land. And I did that.
So you own the land that it's sitting on as well?
It's family land.
Sure. Okay. Okay.
So, and I was like, this isn't making me happy. I was like, wait a minute. Do they know something I don't?
No. I think the answer is probably no.
Then my third eye opened.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to go to Colorado. And I went to Colorado and I left my house there. And it's still there, being rented.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So somebody's getting something out of it, right?
Yeah. Hopefully they don't trash it. But if they do, it's fine.
Probably easy cleanup. It's pretty small, right?
Oh, it's super small.
Yeah.
It is we actually built it on, those like at Home Depot, those like outbuildings. So we bought one of those from me and my band to practice in. It's like, I don't know, $3,000 or whatnot. And we built the house on top of that room. So that building is the bedroom, and then we built the rest of the tiny house around it.
Okay, so it's sort of like one of those like shed things that you can buy at a...
Only half of it is.
Yeah, right.
The other, that's the bedroom part.
Yeah, that's just the foundation of the building. It's like
exactly
one of those sheds you can buy at Menards or whatever.
So if there's like a heavy storm that comes through, I assume it will just fall over. Right?
Oh no, it's actually
is this just like
it's been
a
standing
cardboard
for
box
like
and then
6 or 7 years.
It's quite nice.
Yeah,
it's like weirdly, it's way too nice for me. If you would see it, you'd be like, "This is what Josh has."
Yeah,
this is way too nice. Because like people who know me know I'm not nice. Like I'm nice, but it's like I'll like give me a hay bale.
You have sort of a cheap sort of taste. And
yeah.
And
I plan on keeping it. That way.
We were talking about canned food earlier. It's generally very inexpensive and not high quality food.
Sure.
I don't say that like in a judging way. Like I eat a lot of canned food as well.
Yeah, like it doesn't. I'm around for a good time, and it's canned food.
Yeah.
And laugh until you cry, and that's all I want.
Yeah, living in sheds, Chef Boyardee. That's
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm down with that lifestyle too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. It's simple. What was that, Marie Kondo? Like, does this make you happy? This house doesn't make me happy. Rolled out.
It took off.
Yep.
I need to real quick give everyone a weather update. So if you all indulge me in this real quick. Right now it's 3:30 p.m. It's cloudy. 61 degrees Fahrenheit. 0% chance of precipitation. I don't know if I buy that, but
shenanigans.
Yeah, it was raining pretty hard earlier, and I would not be surprised if it happened again. But according to weather.com, we're staying dry for the moment. And we've got 76% humidity and 18 mile per hour winds coming from the west. That's right. Done with that. If you would like to verify the weather for yourself, I recommend weather.com. It's a personal recommendation, not a recommendation of KRUI as a student organization. That's just me.
Not a sponsor.
So weather.com is not sponsoring.
No, not at all. It's a personal endorsement. I use the website every time I do a show. That's what I'm looking at to give you that information.
And fairly accurate, you would say.
Probably, yeah. I don't ever, like, once I say it, I don't remember what I said, and I don't verify it. It's
sure.
It's more like an obligation, you could say, that I have to say the weather.
Speaking of weather, have I ever told you how I really want to see a tornado before I, take my last synapse in this world?
You've never experienced that, huh?
I never experienced it. And my friends and family back home, that's what they know about Iowa is tornadoes.
Yeah,
like
we
got
tornadoes. Some cyclones up here.
Yeah. So I don't want it to hurt anybody or an animal. I just want to like see one touch down like a field.
Yeah.
And then go back up.
Yeah.
And say, I saw a tornado one time.
Yeah, well, as long as you're sticking around, I imagine you'll see one.
It'll happen. You'll see one.
Yeah.
I'm hyped. I'm ready for it.
Do you guys have more songs prepared?
We have, I think, one more song.
One?
We can do one more song. We can do two more songs.
We could probably do more.
Okay.
We can do.
I do want to close the show with a song. So
gotcha.
Save at least one.
Oh.
I don't have a specific request. I'm just saying.
Oh.
Just a song.
Okay.
I'd like to end the show with a song.
Sure.
So save one.
Do
Yeah.
we want to do a different one?
We can do a different one.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Wanna do
We know songs.
Do you have one in mind for the last song?
Yeah.
Because I'm not like suggesting a specific song. I'm just saying.
We try to get somewhat prepared before we go to events.
Okay.
Like we should, loosely do this idea. So we had a song like, that should be
So you've got
our
one
last song.
as a closer.
That's why we were a tad late today.
We were practicing.
Yeah, we were.
Oh, great.
We were trying to like be good by you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You don't have to practice if you don't want to, but
See, guys, I told you.
I appreciate the effort. Yeah, I mean, I know you guys are like you got it. You don't need to practice.
There you go. Well, are we doing that, John? Should we play a tune?
Yeah. What do you guys have up next for us?
We'll play a tune that we've been doing for a long time, pretty much since I joined the band a long time ago, called the Minglewood Blues.
Oh yeah, I've heard you guys do this.
That was going to be the big closer.
Oh, should we do? Should we
that's
do?
the closer. Okay.
Want to do a slower one?
Sure. What else we got?
We'll do I don't know, Dirty Old Town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll do Dirty Old Town.
it's an oldie but a goodie.
Yeah, we'll do an Irish tune.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I met my love on the gasworks wall. Dreamed a dream by the old canal. Kissed a girl by the gasworks wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Clouds are drifting across the moon. Cats are prowling on their beat. Springs a girl by the gasworks wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Go well. Going to make me a nice sharp axe, shining steel, tempered in the fire. It'll cut you down at the shins. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Going to get me another song from Louisiana, 'cause that's what I like to sing about. 'Cause it's my home and you'll never forget it, 'cause I won't let you. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Yeah, it's a dirty old town. Baton Rouge is a dirty old town.
Dirty Old Town as performed by the Twisted Roots. Josh, did you write the last verse of that?
So
That was a nice verse there.
So, that's one of the things I like to do with the band is like we do some traditional tunes, and if you listen to Shady Grove, for instance, you listen to 10 different versions, and they'll have 10 different lyrics.
Okay, so you sort of improvise. You throw something in.
Sometimes that improvisation sticks.
Right.
too. Like we'll keep, with Dirty Old Town, things change.
Yeah.
So pronouns will change.
Yep.
It just depends on the crowd, depends on my state of mind,
Depends on if we need to fill more time.
Yeah, we'll start adding verses.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we're like, oh no, we're
doing
we need an extra half hour tonight. Let's do this.
We do. There's no one walking down on the ped mall. Okay, let's make this 3-minute song into a 6-minute song.
Yeah.
Take another solo.
Have some fun with it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
I like
the whole
that.
point.
Yeah, I like how you made it a little more personal.
Oh, thank you.
Your own dirty old town.
It really is.
So as you mentioned, filling more time. You guys have played some pretty long shows before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we do up to 3 hours, and yeah, we've been doing that for a few years now.
Yeah, that's pretty. I mean, most people don't do that.
Totally.
that
So
often, yeah.
So the thing about Iowa City is that if you want to play, like a venue by yourself, and you want to play all night, that's what they usually book at is 3 hours.
Yep.
So out of necessity, we decided to make our sets that long.
Yeah, if you don't want to find any other people to share the bill with you, it's kind of what you got to do.
Totally. And most of it's, just, playing, small bars where it's, you could split it out, but it's not really worth it.
Yeah. Probably not much money coming through. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So what have you guys played recently? Like what kind of shows, what kind of venues, where you been? Other than busking, which we've already talked
We've been
about.
doing a lot of buskings. We have a lot of things coming up.
Okay, well, yeah,
but I have to pull up the page. Em, you got your phone on you? You want to pull up the page?
I do not.
That's fine.
You could just look on Facebook on the Twisted Roots. It's again kind of a newer band, but all the dates are on there. We're playing at a hot dog place.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to look up with the hot dog place.
I believe that's the 15th.
Is that here in town?
It's in Cedar Rapids.
Okay.
My understanding is that they're relatively new.
A new hot dog place.
Yeah, cool. I don't really know how new, but we're really excited about the hot dog.
Yeah, well, I'm a fan of hot dogs,
yeah.
so I'm glad to hear that you are using your artistic skills to promote hot dogs.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? What do you put on your hot dog?
I'm kind of like a Chicago dog kind of guy, so like
so complex hot
some
dog.
some sort of like spicy pepper, pickle, mustard, that kind of stuff. That's what I like.
So you're complicated in hot dogs only.
Maybe
for the rest of your life.
Well, I mean, I'll eat a plain hot dog. I don't care.
I'm not above that.
But in terms of like what's my favorite hot dog? Yeah. Do you have any hot dog preferences, Josh?
Yeah, Josh, tell us about how much you like hot dogs.
I don't eat bread.
Or meat.
Oh. Well, there we go.
And I'm a pescatarian. Fish dog.
Is that a real thing?
I don't know. It should be.
Okay, yeah.
Someone look it up.
Wouldn't be opposed to some sort of cylindrical
fish dog.
You should start that business.
Fish thing. Yeah.
That's how you're gonna make it big, Josh.
Oh, someone has to have thought of it.
I'm sure.
Some pescatarian was like, I want a bass dog.
I love the shape of a hot dog, but like I can't eat pork, obviously, so I'll just mash up some fish and just sort of shape it into a cylinder.
We should do that.
Perfect.
I'll go get some tuna.
No, he says.
Oh, a tuna dog would work, I think.
Just canned tuna.
It's a similar consistency.
Right?
It's a little
Canned
chewier,
tuna.
but yeah.
Bringing it back around, full circle over here. Canned tuna. And we need something to make it stick together. What can we do with that? Putty.
What?
Well, a hot dog has sort of like a case on it, like a
that's
like
right.
a tubing thing.
Yeah,
that's
It
right.
has a casing to it.
Yeah.
So I need a casing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I think this is a good idea, honestly. Tuna dog.
You should go home and trademark this immediately.
Sometimes I feel left out if everyone's else are eating hot dogs.
Yeah, and you don't.
I'm gonna feel left out at this joint.
Yeah, you are.
We play.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask them for fish dogs.
Emily and Kevin, do you have any dietary restrictions like that? Are you guys good with hot dogs?
Oh yeah, we can do hot dogs.
Okay.
All about it.
Minnesotans put chili on everything. That's all I ask for is
Yeah.
chili on
So
your
you're
hot dog.
you're a chili dog fan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I like chili dogs as well. They're a little messier though. I like to eat a hot dog just with my hands, but chili dog is kind of hard to do that.
Yeah, it requires extra utensils.
Kevin, do you have any hot dog preferences?
Not really.
No, you're
I mean, whatever you got.
Yeah,
I'm in.
Any hot dogs?
Yeah, let's do this.
Just give me a hot dog. Yeah.
Preferably warm. That'd be good. Yeah, I'm in.
I used to make we call it just kind of like a white trash jambalaya, where we would just take rice, we'd boil rice, but we would just throw Tony Chachere's on it, ketchup, and we would, instead of actual sausage.
What was that before ketchup?
Tony Chachere's. It's a type of seasoning. You can buy it anywhere.
Okay.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
You don't need a spice cabinet.
It's just sort of like an everything, like an all-purpose kind of spice.
Exactly.
Okay.
You just need a can of Tony Chachere's.
Tony Chachere's?
Yep. You can go to Walmart. You can go to Target right now. You can go to Hy-Vee and get Tony Chachere's.
We are sponsored.
We are sponsored.
You guys are? Okay. As long as you don't mention any sort of like dollar amount, I think we're good.
Okay.
Don't get me into any trouble with the FCC, please.
It's not that much. We'll say that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
So, no sausage. Just cut up hot dogs.
Mm-hmm.
And we should
That sounds really disgusting.
We should do it.
I'm gonna pass.
I'm gonna do it.
I'll eat it.
So it's just rice, ketchup, and hot dogs with seasoning.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Ugh.
Camp food.
Yeah.
Basically.
Well, good.
I think as long as it's warm, I think that would be fine.
Yeah.
I don't really want that with like cold ketchup. I don't know.
You gotta heat it up a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. You want to play some more music?
Is this gonna be our last tune?
Not yet.
Oh.
We got another one. We can do another one.
We can do another one?
You do too? Okay, so
we got.
let's hear one more song, then I'll have to play a Grant spot. Then we'll do sort of some plugs, and then we'll do the last song. Okay? All good?
Deal.
All right.
What should we do? Should we do an M tune?
Sure. I like songs singing about birds.
You know that song, right?
Oh, the cuckoo, she's a good bird, and she warbles as she flies, and she never says cuckoo till the 4th of July. Jack of diamonds, I know you as of old. You rob my poor pockets of my silver and my gold. Cards in England, played cards in Spain. I bet you $10 I'll beat your next game. My horses ain't hungry, they won't eat your hay. I'll drive a little further, feed them on the way. Get one, Josh. So I see Willie as he goes by. Oh, that cuckoo, she's a pretty bird. I wish that she was mine. She never drinks water. She only drinks wine. One more for me.
Support for KRUI is brought to you in part by The Broken Spoke. They offer new and used bicycles, cycling accessories, and also service all kinds of bikes. They can be found in Iowa City at their new address, 757 South Gilbert Street. For more information, visit thebrokenspoke.com or call 319-338-8900.
Okay, and we're back with iHearIC Radio. This is the final few minutes of the show. Hey, what was the name of that song you guys played?
It's the Cuckoo. That's a traditional song, right? Yeah.
Cool. That was the Cuckoo, performed by...
Yeah. I'm actually not sure. It might be public domain.
That's kind of the nature of folk music. No one knows who wrote anything.
You can record it and sell it. And not have to pay anybody, possibly.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah.
You guys do more research.
You guys could probably do an album of public domain stuff.
We should. That would be cool.
Wouldn't be too hard for you guys to do.
I've been talking. I really want to do like a live on the Ped Mall type of album, EP, something, or recording.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I think that'd be really good because that's like one of our favorite things to do.
Yeah, and then you get sort of like the sounds of the city in the background, sometimes in the foreground.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that'd be awesome.
That'd be good.
It's a great idea. So I have your Facebook page pulled up if you'd like me to plug you the dates you have coming up. All right. Yeah, it looks like you guys have a few shows ready for the summer. Yeah. Up first, we've got the aforementioned hot dog performance. This will be at Moco's Game Room in Cedar Rapids. That's going to be June 15th. You guys are going to be starting around 8 p.m. And then you've got June 21st at Trumpet Blossom. You guys will be sharing a bill with Rubber and Y Kid Y. The show starts at about 8:30. I had Rubber in here, I think, like 3 weeks ago. Those guys are nice.
That's going to be a really fun.
Yeah,
that's going to be awesome.
Yeah, that one should be good. I think I should be able to make it to that one. And then after that, you've got... This one I can't make, I'm sorry. July 10th, you guys are playing at 30 Hop in Coralville at about 6 p.m. That's pretty close to my house, but I'm going to be in Cedar Rapids. I'm sorry. I have to miss that one. And then it looks like a few days later, Tad has a solo performance at Hills Brewery in Dubuque. That's on the 13th.
Yeah, so the fun thing about that is it's... Tad agreed to do that gig because we were all busy, and then it turns out we're not actually busy.
Oh, okay.
So we're tempted to go. We're not going to play. Only Tad's going to play. But
just to watch it.
But we're going to watch them. We're going to heckle them. You know, it's going to be great.
Yeah. The Facebook event says Twisted Roots, and then parenthetical it says but just Tad.
Yep.
Yeah. So again, that's July 13th at Seven Hills Brewery in Dubuque at about 8:30 p.m. And then the last one you've got booked on here is at the Iowa City Farmers Market on Wednesday, August 14th at about 5 p.m. Right? Anything else you want them to know about other than your dates?
If it's a nice Friday in town, you'll probably see us out on the Ped Mall playing for, cash preferably. But, we've got some things. We've got an onion in there a couple weeks ago.
It was an organic onion.
It was an organic.
All right,
onion.
It was nice.
Probably like a couple bucks.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Yeah. Well, and keep an eye on the Facebook page because we're still booking quite a few more shows. We're kind of in the final talks with a few more places. So keep an eye on it.
I know you guys have a Facebook page and a SoundCloud page. Anything else? Any other web presences?
I don't know, Josh. What else we got?
I think that's it for now. Again, the band is kind of new. It's trying to find its footing, find what it wants to do, and things will come up. The recording will be coming soon, I'm sure. So EPK and all that stuff, and promote ourselves around here.
Awesome.
And thank you, Justin, for allowing us.
And I will certainly promote any sort of recordings you guys put out.
That'd be great.
We're all giving each other the thumbs up. That's a visual cue, so it doesn't work over radio. But and I have a few events going on that people have clued me into that I'd like to plug real quick. Feel free to chime in, you guys, if you have any comments. Tonight, if you're listening live at 5:30 at Public Space 1, there's a free generative writing workshop. So if you are a poet or writer of any kind, you can go hang out there, get some work done, maybe be inspired by some other writers. On the 22nd, I believe that's Wednesday of this week, something like that, at Wild Culture at 6:30 p.m. Have you guys been to Wild Culture?
No, what is that?
It's a kombucha place. I've only been there once.
Here in Iowa City?
Yeah, it's over by Oasis and Hamburgen. It's like near them.
Sure, okay.
This sounds like it's going to be a crazy show because it's like not that big of a place. But this is who's performing. Dryad, Dentist, Piss Exorcist, and more. So this is like a metal hardcore show in like a pretty small venue. It sounds like it's gonna be
that's awesome.
Crazy show.
That show is gonna like move your bowels because it's like the kombucha.
It's probably gonna move the building.
With the
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. Same night, later on at Trumpet Blossom at about 8 p.m., Good Morning Midnight, Peanut Ricky, and Douglas Kramer Nye will be performing. On the 23rd, that's this Thursday at 9 p.m. at the Yacht Club, you can catch the Scott Johnson Band. On the 25th, which is this coming Saturday, at Trumpet Blossom at about 8 p.m., performances by Vanek Miller, Father Christmas, Andrew Weathers, and Golconda. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I haven't heard of them previously. On the 31st at 8 p.m. at Sanctuary Pub, 3-0 is performing. And then 2 weeks from today, on June 2nd at 4 p.m. at Iowa City Public Library, there is a writer's open mic. So if you have some writing you'd like to present to a casual audience, you may have an opportunity to do so, June 2nd. And I have a couple things to plug for myself and the iHearIC project. We are not having any of the monthly showcase concerts until August. We're taking our summer break. However, if you'd like to watch videos from the last show on May 4th at Uptown Bills, I put those up on our YouTube page today. It's youtube.com/ihearic. And even though we are not having our usual monthly shows, we are involved in a very cool event coming up on June 9th at the Tower Place and Parking, the clock tower parking ramp. We are presenting a 3-hour concert along with our friends at the Stanley Museum of Art, Feed Me Weird Things, and Public Space 1. This is June 9th from 1 to 4 p.m. We're going to have live music in the center of the clock tower ramp. We're going to have some sort of art installations in various parking spots throughout the structure, and music will be sort of reverberating throughout the building. It's going to be...
That sounds awesome.
Unique.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. We're hoping it does not rain.
Yeah.
If so, we're going to try to find like a rain alternate location, or maybe delay the concert. We're not sure exactly. But it's going to be music performances by several local artists. We'll be more specific as the date gets closer. And I'm not going to be doing this show that week because we're hoping we can broadcast the concert live from the parking ramp through this radio station.
Oh, that's really cool.
So if you can't make it out, you can listen to KRUI, and hopefully we'll be able to pull that off. Sooner than that, though, I'll be back in here next week on May 26th at 3 p.m., and my good friend David Clair will be in here with me. We'll be discussing some of our recent recording projects and talking about stuff that we're going to be doing soon. If you like what you heard today and you want to know more about iHearIC, visit our website, iHearIC.com. On that page, you'll find links to our Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Patreon, iTunes, Google Play, Mixcloud, SoundCloud, and Stitcher profiles. Every episode of this radio show is uploaded to the internet, and if you check out the episode descriptions for the podcast, you'll find links to all the artists that you heard on the show, so you can find more of what you like. If you are a musician, you have stuff that you'd like us to hear, or shows coming up that you want us to know about, or you want to maybe just talk to me about whatever, I'll talk about anything. Canned food, obviously, I have a lot to say about. Hot dogs, anything food related would be great. The best way to reach me is ihearic@gmail.com. Just shoot an email if you like. Okay, that's all for me. You guys have anything else you want to say before you give us one final tune?
Oh, come throw cash in our briefcase.
Yeah, if you want to, you have plenty of opportunities.
And stick around.
Most likely.
Also, stick around. Just don't throw money in the briefcase and walk away.
Yeah, it's not all about that, right?
This is we're giving a service when we go busking.
It's more fun if we have a crowd. So come out and dance, enjoy it. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys share on your Facebook page next time you're busking, I'll make sure to share it on the iHearIC page also.
That'd be awesome.
Hopefully give you guys a little boost.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to thank you guys for joining me in the studio again. It's always fun to have you guys in here. And we'll have to do it again sometime when Tad is available so we can get the full effect.
Yes, you will. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate it. All right, guys, let's do the Minglewood Blues.
Yeah, let's hear it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
trouble and worried all the time. Well, I got a little mom, you oughta heard what it read. Well, I got a little mom, you oughta heard what it read. Well, she's coming back, baby, now's your only chance. Well, don't you never let no woman ruin your mind. Don't you never let no woman ruin your mind. Well, she'll leave you troubled and worried all the time. Don't you wish that your Pharaoh was little and cute like mine? Don't you wish that your Pharaoh was little and cute like mine? Well, she's a red-headed woman, Lord, you come see me sometime. Don't you never let no woman ruin your mind. Don't you never let no woman ruin your mind. Well, she'll leave you troubled, worried all the time. Yeah. Well, don't you never let no woman ruin your mind. Don't you never let no woman ruin your mind. Oh, she'll leave you troubled and worried all the time. Well, she'll leave you troubled and worried all the time.
Hi, I'm Sharon Jones of Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings, and you're listening to KRUI 89.7.